What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is for my Pisces out there. For my Pisces, if you enjoyed the reading at the end of the video, I just ask that you go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like to see more of my videos, if you're just comfortable just watching, hey, do whatever you feel comfortable with. But for my for the supporters, what I ask you guys to like, share, comment, and subscribe, right? I do appreciate the support because it definitely helps the channel grow and helps me reach more people, right? So for my Pisces, I'm feeling like energies where you've been feeling maybe boxed in. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been limited to anything that you've been trying to do. Anything that you've been trying to gain in life. It could be career choices, it could be relationships, it could be anything. Talk it through with whatever it is that whatever it may be. To basically kind of just like be able to say to yourself, okay, like if it's a relationship, talking about. If it's a career choice, talk it. Because we have to find what can we do to make ourselves limitless. Like if we can't get to the extreme, like if you're in a relationship and you're not willing to marry this person, it just doesn't make sense being in a relationship with them. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? You don't want to waste time. Your time is limited, so the last thing you want to do is limit your situations. Career choices. If you feel like you're at this peak and you can't go, like even if you get to a point where you're just at this high status and you feel like you can't even travel to go, like you don't want to be limited to your goals. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you desire, you want to make sure that you are accomplishing whatever that may be, right? So being limitless, feeling like energies where you've just been boxed in. I feel like they've been trying to associate that. Maybe you guys have been like carrying a lot of weight on you guys' backs a lot lately, right? For my Pisces out there, you guys might have been carrying a lot of weight. It might be time for you to loosen that lid. You know what I mean? Like kind of, just have that compassion for yourself to let loose some of that lid, because you will run a lot faster with a less heavy backpack. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the energies I'm picking up for you guys. All right, so next I'm picking up you have a bunch of swords surrounding you or around your terrain. When I mean terrain, is like your land field, your environment, right? There's a lot of I want to say weaponry situations, right? You could use this as protection or destruction, right? It's your choice. You know what I'm saying? This could be friends, family, relationships, anything, career choices, anything. This can either be I'm picking up for me to tell you guys this. This can either be used as protection or destruction. It depends on how we look at it. Like, for an example, if you see that the people that's in your circle are not necessarily there for you, but you still continuously, like, you don't see best interest vibes from these people. You know what I mean? You continuously still hanging around them, or if you don't see best interest vibes from a spouse or whatever, you continuously be with them, then it's not really going to pay out the way that you want it to, right? We all want success, we all want journeys, we all want great things in life, but we don't necessarily take the consideration for our own specific needs to be able to, make that a reality. So I definitely want to tell you guys that, listen, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, look at your circle, right? Ask yourself, are they going to be a destruction to my life, or are they going to be protective of my life? You know what I mean? And in those cases, you can determine that just by looking at their lives, right? If they're not valued in their lives and they're not succeeding where they want to succeed, how can you expect them to help you with yours? You know what I'm saying? My Pisces out there. All right, so next I'm picking up. It's going to be a lot of you guys going on that aisle. It's going to be a lot of celebration, right? For my Pisces, for my females specifically. It's going to be a lot of celebration for you guys. You guys are coming on that way. Like I said, to give up the things that are not interesting you, or the things that you don't see yourself like actually benefiting from it, you'll be walking down that aisle soon. Or you have walked on that aisle. In fact, you can actually relate to this, because you have walked on that aisle only because you cut off those people that wasn't seeking your best interest, that was actually destroying you versus building you up. You know what I mean? So matter of fact, what I need you guys to do for my females up there, I need y'all to start talking to these other females. I need y'all to start to just educate them in a friendly way. You don't have to be judgmental about it, but just more so if you're having a conversation, hey, listen, give them a reminder. Do a little God's work. You know what I mean? We often get so caught up in this lifetime and society and whatever, we get afraid to speak our minds to certain people. Don't be afraid, my fellas. For an example, if you see a guy like this has nothing to do with being you don't have to be like, oh, no sus, no homo, you don't have to do that. If you see somebody and you're like, yo, man, nice kicks, man, because positivity goes around, man. It's gotta come from somewhere, So I feel like you can give a little, you can get a little. So you don't have to look for nothing in return, but I'm just saying, like, that's just how the universe works, right? And I want you guys to get out there and, you've been through it and you've been in real time and drop in the comment section, hey, that was me at one point, I've cut off people and I was walking down that aisle, you know what I'm saying? Judgment, right? You know why judgment's got a glass here? People will judge when they live in a glass house, right? People will throw stones when they live in a glass house. There's plenty of people that will talk about you, right? Say, oh man, you're immature, you're this and that. The whole time, they probably got their parents on their tail and they're like 34, 35. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that are like that in this world. There's plenty of people that will talk about you and they don't have no business speaking on your situation. No business at all. But they will talk about it freely. So I want you guys to know, the people that judge you live in glass houses. The people that judge your lifestyles don't have no reason to talk. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Everybody's got something on the plate, even me. I have things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. I'm done things. Everybody's got done things, right? I can't judge somebody for stealing. If at one point when I was a little kid, I did that. So it's like it's real. Like you can't. You know what I'm saying? We all can. We're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? You can only God can really judge. Like for me, we can have our opinions. We can voice our opinions, but don't feel like somebody that's telling you something and that's judging you something is completely right, because typically there are people that judge somebody got something on the name. So always remember that. Don't feel discouraged because somebody's trying to judge you. You got a sign of protection here. You know what I mean? I want you guys to walk with this protection. Protection of hope. The protection of bravery. The protection of just having that commitment for yourself. There's an old great protection. I don't think anybody told you this, but if you walk with this sign of hope, and you walk with commitment, and you walk with just spiritual, general topics, right? Things that can build you up when you fall down. So when you walk with that type of weapon, for my Pisces, and you go out through the world, and somebody talks about you, or somebody looks at you a certain way, or whatever, and you know, okay, you just reflect on that weapon that you have in your mind, and you say, look, in your heart, and you say, look, I know who I am. They don't know who they are, because they're clearly watching what I'm doing. Say that to yourself. I promise you everything will change. I promise you you're going to have the confidence to say, I'm going to keep walking in this moment. Or, I'm going to keep, regardless of what I'm wearing, regardless, it could be a school, whatever, regardless of what I'm wearing, regardless of anything, I know my purpose, I know what I came here to do. I've got the protection of self-awareness and protection of self-confidence, right? I want you guys to have that protection inside you guys, right? What else we got? What else we got, Spirit? What else, my Pisces? Alright, so I'm picking up on like energies of a lot of qualities about you, right? It's a lot of charismatic qualities. Like you stand out. See, we're all different in many ways. You know what I'm saying? We're all different. We're all, and that's what's so great about humanity. We're all unique. We're all different. It's like, you look at like a bird or a cat or, you know what I'm saying, any animal. They all have different personalities. But with humans, of course, it's more, I want to say it's more out there. You know what I mean? Because everybody literally has different upbringings in the house. Like there's no traditional way. Like a bird needs to go build its house like from instinct, from animal instinct. And yes, we have instinct as humans, but the way everything is going now is kind of opening doors to see people differently. You know what I mean? And I'm picking up a lot of charisma for you guys. And look, this is not necessarily, it's not a bad or a good thing. I don't want to put it in that light, but what I want to say is embrace it. You know what I mean? For my Pisces, I'm not trying to be judgmental or nothing like that. But what I can say is, if you guys feeling different, you stand out, or you feel like you're not a dull person, don't try to be a dull person. You know what I mean? For my Pisces out there that's feeling like you gotta fit in because, you know, you're not considered a cool person or whatever, like, as long as you're comfortable doing what you're doing, as long as it's positive, it's not inflicting any harm or pain to somebody else, do you. Like, I can have my opinions, they can have their opinions, you can have your opinions on me, but guess what? I'm still going to do me regardless. Like, because you're the only person that has to answer for yourself at the end of the day. You have to answer for your situation when you go. So whatever it is that you might be, you're feeling like, you know what I'm saying, you're feeling judgmental. And let me tell you something, how easy this could be misled. Y'all probably think I'm talking about something different, but I'm gonna tell you about a basic term. Y'all seen High School Musical when they was trying to express the situations or express how they feel. If you haven't, you'll check it out. There was pretty much, you know, everybody, your boy wanted to be a cello artist, a skateboarder, you know, Trey, or I forgot his name, he wanted to be a singer, but he was really a basketball player in their eyes. And, you know, it's just gonna be the situations that you stand out from your group. And that's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, you know what I mean? As long as you're confident with yourself, none of that matters. Like, so embrace your inner self, embrace your inner beauty, I should say. You feel me? Because everybody's gonna have their opinions, but you have to answer for yourself, like, you know what I mean? Just like you're gonna have your opinions on me, I'm gonna have my opinions on you. But the best thing we can do is embrace what we have, like, you know what I mean? So definitely embrace that charisma that you guys have. I can say something's wrong, you can say something's right, but if we're not embracing if we first and foremost, if you don't show your true colors, I wouldn't have an opinion to begin with. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a good thing that you show your true colors. You know, and I'd rather you show your true colors than to be faking it and acting like it. Right? So that's what you could have been doing all this time. You could have been faking it. You could have been feeling depressed. You could have been feeling like you got a lot of backstabbers. You got a lot of all of these things. And a lot of these times, we're going to always feel alone, my Pisces. But I want you guys to consider yourself in this world alone. Not expecting people to be around you. I know it sounds hard, but look, if we can get out of that mindset of feeling like people's gotta be there or people have to be around us, because what that does is that continuously prevents us. Because if we're depressed and we're in a bubble and we're in our house and we're just like, you know, what I know, it's not even about being motivated. It's not even about that. It's just about just kind of having that reflection state to say, look, I'm going to move on regardless if people is in my life or not in my life. Because I still have things I'm going to do in life. You know what I mean? So I think that's where I'm trying to put it to you guys. Once you guys come out of that scene of, you know, having that, I need these people in my life or whatever, it becomes to a point where if they are in your life, you appreciate it. But if they're not in your life, it don't really bother you too much. You know, I feel like that's the biggest thing. Especially if they're not like in your household. But either way, definitely is picking up on a lot of energies for you guys. But for my Pisces, make sure you guys are paying attention to yourself and you having that self-awareness. There's nothing better than having self-awareness for what's going on in your life. I know we can get caught up in watching other people's lives because it might seem interesting, but make sure you guys are aware of yourselves, because that's the only way that you're going to actually advance from what you got going on. Kind of just focusing on what you got going on, right? I really appreciate you guys though for watching the videos. For my Pisces, if you enjoy it, like, share, comment, subscribe. I will be dropping another reading for my Pisces later on tonight. This is a morning read, so I'll be dropping another one tonight. I do drop two a day. So you'll be checking in. Hopefully you guys check back in. Let me know how they are. Let me know how, let me know how you felt and things like that. And I'll definitely, let me know in the comments. I definitely read all my comments, definitely reply to them, and I definitely check them all. I also do other zodiacs, so if you're not a Pisces and you just, perfectly read it, perfectly good times and all of that, then for sure, check back in on more readings, and I do all signs twice a day, right? Different signs. I upload about 20, I want to say 24 zodiac signs, or not 24 zodiac, but 24 readings in here. With my shorts, another 24, right? Thank you guys so much for tuning in and reading. Appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next video.